Hi everyone, it's Reverend Ramona here. So happy to be with you tonight as we celebrate our Easter Vigil. Now, before we begin, I would like to read you a story. Actually, I'd like to read you two stories. One is a sad story and one is a happy story. So I'll read the sad story first and then I'll read the happy story. How's that? Sounds good. Okay. So the first story is called A Very Sad Day. Judas betrayed Jesus for 30 silver coins. That night he took men armed with swords and sticks to the garden where Jesus went to pray. While all his friends ran away, Jesus was marched back into the town. Jesus was questioned by the authorities, and then he was questioned by Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor. Finally, soldiers took Jesus away. No one had found him guilty of any crime, but the authorities had bribed people to shout out for him to be crucified. Jesus was put on the cross between two thieves, where he suffered and he died. His friends cried, "How could this happen to the man who had been so good and so kind, the man who had healed people?" And that night, Jesus' friends took him down from the cross and buried him in a rock tomb in the garden. And they rolled a big stone in front of the entrance. Here's the picture. And now let's read the happy story. Early on Sunday morning, Mary Magdalene and the other woman went to the tomb with herbs and spices. They had seen Jesus' body put inside the tomb, but now the stone had been rolled away and the tomb was empty. And instead, there were angels. "Why are you weeping?" the angels asked. The angels said, "Jesus is not here. He is alive." Then Mary turned into the garden and she saw Jesus for herself. It was true. Jesus had died, but now he was alive. It was a miracle. Peter and John and all the other friends of Jesus saw him over the next few weeks. They ate with him and talked with him, and he explained that soon he would go to prepare a place for them in heaven. Meanwhile, Jesus would send his Holy Spirit to help them. It would feel as if he was with them all the time. And a little prayer. I'm thankful, Jesus, that you are no longer dead but alive. And I am thankful that I can know you today. And here's the picture.